Joining us now in Studio B, Lacey Hofstedt, or better known as the Y Award Play of the Year winner for an Inside the Park Grand Slam against the top 10 team in the University of Oregon last year. Lacey, welcome to Studio B.
Thank you.
Okay, so when you win that award, are you like talking trash to Taysom Hill? Like, hey, remember how I beat your leap of faith,
Hurdle,
Taysom?
nice try.
No, definitely not. All of those athletes are incredible, and I was just happy to be up there with them. So.
Were you shocked to win it?
I was, actually. I was very shocked. Softball players usually don't win awards like that. It's all about the football team. So
take us through that play, an Inside the Park Grand Slam against Oregon, no less. Were they ranked second at the time?
Yeah. So bases loaded, and I can't remember how many outs, but enough for me to try and hit it hard. And I pretty much just whacked it, and the infielder or the right fielder ran in a little bit instead of running backwards. First mistake. And
you would know because you play that position.
I know. You always run back. And my best time is from home to home. I don't really use it that often, but it's when I'm fast. And I was rounding second, picking up coach, and he was sending the girl in front of me, which I thought was me. But he hadn't even looked at me yet.
Wait, he was he going to hold you?
Yeah, so he held me up, and I ran straight through him, and then I dove into the catcher, and she didn't even play the ball. She was so worried about me, and so she blocked me, but she didn't catch the ball. So then I went back to the base, and she tried to block me again without the ball. So it was kind of funny. And then, I don't know, that was it. I was super hyped.
That's awesome. Have you ignored Gordon Eakin's third base coaching before?
Yes. I try and be good about it, but a lot of the game is instinct, and so, yes, unfortunately.
You're the fastest player on the team, so that has to be hard to, be like, no, coach, I think I'm faster than you're giving me credit for.
Is it a suggestion?
Usually no, but but it's one of those things where if you're safe, then, he can't get too mad at you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, you lead the team in stolen bases, and we've already established that you're the fastest player on the team. How fast can you run the 40-yard dash in? We just finished with the NFL Combine and all that stuff. Have you ever run like a 40-yard dash from the blocks?
No. Well, yes, actually I did. And it was in a BYU track meet or whatever. My trainer asked me to run it, and I was dead last out of everybody. I don't remember what time I got, but I was the last one out of all of them.
See, speed is not all about the 40, people.
I heard yours is good, right?
5.35. I call conspiracy on that, by the way. Anyway.
Wait, so
you give me hope, Lacey.
Were you in the meet representing BYU?
It was a time trial, yeah.
Okay.
And it was the first time I'd ever used spikes or blocks or anything.
Totally
They
different.
just wanted to see how fast
Yeah,
you were?
they're like, okay, go ahead. I didn't even know where I was supposed to stop. But the gun went off, and I just saw everybody's butts in front of me, and I was like, I'm last.
You're like, just give me a bat.
Yeah.
Lacey Hofstedt, senior softball outfielder with us on BYU Sports Station against Weber State tonight. The weather looks questionable, to say the least. So if it's raining, what's the best and worst part about playing in the rain?
Oh. The best part is that it's raining. I don't know.
Is there a best part? There's no best part.
You slide really far in the grass, and
Okay.
and when you dive, you don't just stick, and your legs don't go over your head.
Okay.
That's a good thing. The worst thing is you have no control over the ball, especially in the outfield. You get a grounder, and everybody expects a perfect throw, and you're like, oh, okay. Pray this goes where I want it to. So.
But it sounds like things have gone really well this year, which brings us to the stat of the day.
Yes.
It's the BYU Sports Nation Stat of the Day.
454, that's Lacey Hofstedt's batting average, which is actually second on the team, amazingly. And Gordy Bravo's 459.
You're 454 and you're second on the team.
Second best.
How have things gone so well for you this season?
Really well. It's been awesome having a really strong lineup. Even players that haven't had really high batting averages have done really big things in games, and that's really the strength of our team right now. Is everybody's pulling the same way and doing big things in times when we need it.
I'd imagine when you bat 454 that you expect to get a base hit every single time. Is that the case? You go up to the plate,
Yes.
I'm getting a hit?
Yes.
Well, here's the
I don't
thing-
expect to get walks, that's for sure.
Here's the thing about Lacey. If you're not familiar with softball, and you should all watch tonight against Weber State, you're a slap hitter and you utilize your speed. So like even if if you hit it in the infield, you're expecting to just beat the throw to first.
Yeah.
And it works out a lot of the time. Like I can see teams like when you come up to the plate, they kind of start to fidget a little bit because they're really worried about getting you out there aware of your speed.
Yeah, and even if I don't maybe hit the best spot, because if I pull the shortstop over into the 5-6 hole, then I'm on base, even if they field it perfectly. So I'm just trying to place the ball, and if they're nervous, then even if they do field it and I'm going to be out, then they can make an error, which is my job. So
We made a mistake last time. We had Sydney Broderick in studio. We did not verbalize the BYU Sports Nation karma to her. So we are going to officially give you the BYU Sports Nation karma.
Okay.
If you're not aware of it, go ask Sydney. Go ask your coach. They will update you on what this means for you.
Okay.
Okay?
You're already batting 454, so I think things are going to go well.
You're going to pass Gordy Bravo in batting average. We'd also like you to sign our Rise Up flag behind you during the break, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Lacey, thanks for
for
coming
coming
in.
in.
Great to have you.
Yeah, thank you.